News coming in, the first person to vote this morning at the Rajya Sabha Secretariat for the vice presidential election is the Prime Minister of the country. Prime Minister Modi has reached the Parliament for the VP polls. He will be the first vote that will be cast for the election of the 14th Vice President. The election will begin sharp. The time for polling, viewers, will begin sharp at 10 a.m. It will continue all the way to 5 p.m. 6 p.m. is when counting will happen, and by 7 p.m. we will know the name of the 14th Vice President of the country. To give you a larger understanding, the Electoral College for the election of the Vice President comprises of Rajya Sabha MPs and Lok Sabha MPs. Right now, where it actually stands, the Lok Sabha stands at 542. It was 543. There has been a demise of the Bashirhat West Bengal MP, which brings the strength to 542. At the Rajya Sabha is concerned, you have about 239 minus 6 because there are 6 vacancies in Rajya Sabha, 4 coming in from Jammu and Kashmir, 1 from Punjab, and 1 after the unfortunate demise of Mr. Shibu Soren. And you club it all together, it makes 781. The halfway mark is 386. Why is it less than 392? Is because there have been abstinence now, which will take place from the BJD and the BRS. All right, visuals coming in. The Prime Minister moving towards the Rajya Sabha Secretariat. The presiding officer, the Secretary General of the Rajya Sabha, Mr. P.C. Modi. I want to quickly cut across to my colleague Aishwarya Paliwal, who's getting us all the reactions, all the latest, all the news coming in from the Parliament. Aishwarya, the first person to vote is the Prime Minister. He will, of course, be followed by Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, who will come in to vote in 10:15. Give us the latest. What are you picking up?
Well, Preeti, in just a couple of minutes, we will see Prime Minister Narendra Modi casting his vote, followed by Mallikarjun Kharge, and then it will be Rahul Gandhi. These are the people. This is the order that we understand at the moment in which the voting will be done. Now, Preeti, we have seen how the opposition very clearly understanding the fact that they do not have the numbers, but they also have been pointing towards the fact that this is an ideological war, and that's the reason why they have put up a candidate. The NDA on its side, very, very confident. They are also saying that there will be some people who actually will not be casting the vote according to what the party is expecting it to be, clearly pointing towards the opposition. The numbers at the moment obviously stacked in favor of NDA, but those who are abstaining, that actually is something, Preeti, that everyone is very keenly looking at. The reason, Preeti, why Prime Minister Modi is the first person to cast his vote is after he casts his vote, he will then be moving to the states of Punjab and the state of Himachal Pradesh. Review meetings will take place then. From what we are understanding, Preeti, by about 8 p.m., that's the time when we will see the counting getting over, and by 8 p.m., we will know who the next Vice President of our country will be.
All right, so it's 8 p.m. And viewers, why it's all the more interesting, and Aishwarya weigh in on this, which is something that we were touching on in the earlier broadcast, is that it's on ballot paper. This is not an EVM. So it's on ballot paper, and there were workshops that were taking place, Aishwarya, over yesterday, both where the NDA MPs were concerned, as well as the opposition alliance MPs, to exactly know how to fold the paper properly. There is a particular pen, particular ink. There's a full protocol and procedure attached to it, and understandably so, because if you look at it, in 2017, there were 11 votes that were invalid. In 2022, Mr. Dhankar's election itself, there were 15 votes which were invalid. So a lot of pain and precision has gone behind training the MPs to actually vote, because even if the paper, viewers, is not folded properly and the crease is not exactly where it's supposed to be, it's an invalid vote.
Well, Preeti, it is very, very crucial. And, we have seen how in 2024, close to 40% MPs in the Lok Sabha, they are the new MPs. So that's the reason why we have the workshop that took place. If we speak about the NDA, the workshop lasted for almost 4.5 hours. We understand the opposition also had a workshop telling everyone the pen to use. And you rightly pointed out that, a little bit here and there, and that vote can actually be in the invalid state. So that's the reason why we are seeing how a proper workshop took place. The timings were told to everyone. In fact, the NDA also made sure that they have different groups. In these different groups, there is one leader. That leader has to make sure that the MPs understand what exactly needs to be done, because this also is an election, Preeti. Each vote matters. It does in every election, but when we speak about the VP, every vote matters, and that's the reason why we are seeing both the NDA as well as the opposition, all of them making sure that the MPs understand what exactly is at stake, and that's the reason why almost 4.5 hours workshop we saw just 24 hours ago, both by the NDA and the opposition.
All right, because why is Aishwarya saying every vote matters, especially in the vice president election? Because the result might be a given. And why we say it's a given? Because right now where the NDA stands, it stands comfortably over 30 votes over what is the halfway mark. So the NDA on its own, without even the others coming in, right, is comfortably standing way above with 30 votes on the halfway mark. It's 80 short on that account for the India Alliance and the opposition leaders. So it's a given election, but why does every vote matter in this election, viewers? Because in politics, if there is nothing bigger than bragging rights, this will give bragging rights to either side of the divide if they've been able to up that number for the NDA alliance. All right, so, okay, word coming in. The Prime Minister has cast his vote already, and he's making his way out. He has a packed schedule, a packed day ahead of him. He's going to right from here, fly down to Himachal Pradesh aerial survey, Punjab aerial survey, taking stock of the situation on these two flood-hit states. And that is the Prime Minister leaving the Rajya Sabha Secretariat.